ain't seen real. I ain't seen real problems since tripping off grades. I just be making up different reasons for my nieces. From my way I pick enough to keep it up, but ain't no thing straight. Cause ain't no reason for this money to stay. Like what you want, what you want. I got Jesus giving money, what you want. I've been sitting and pitching this for a reason to cry. So I'ma say I love you, but keep a look on my eye. Cause I can never really want you unless it's money or pride. So when I say I really love you, boy, just know it's a lie. Like I ain't mean it, I ain't mean it. I just need another reason for a sequence. Another bag, another season, another description, another feeling. Boy, God, I gave him a lot, but I keep.
Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with it, ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it, ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it, ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it, ain't not fun. Okay, now drop your bag, sass. I've been here from the start. A little snapback, homie, with a plug in his heart. Took these Billy Trump cards and now they rip me apart. Now they run around in circles like them kids in the park.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Daniel Carlson ready to get us started, and we're underway from the bank. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, come on. You. Run it. Run a shot. Run it. Run a shot. I'm hot, man.
Jackson looking to throw right away. He's taking a shot on his first play. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. And the Texans are off to a great start defensively. They forced a turnover on the opening possession.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found a little room to turn it into a nice gain down to the 6. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Stop. Drop to the right. Drop to the right. Hey, do no more.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Like you text. 11. Bucky. Why Tony?
Shotgun now, first round. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Here we go. Where's the hot? Where's the hot? Hey, Uno. Hey, south. Good.
From the gun, Stroud. Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on 3rd and goal.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal.
2J. All right.
They'll try it with him again. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Not.
They send a man in motion.
Middle. Hey, Ozzy. Shut up.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Lamar now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Pistol snap to Jackson. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. It's a Baltimore touchdown! The Ravens pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Cam Little to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returnable from the 1. And this drive will start inside the 25. drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's got a man left. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Give him 13 on that play. And it sets up a Houston 1st. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go. 11. White, Tony. Look the high.
1st down, Stroud. Forced out to his right. That one's incomplete over the middle. First time this game they've looked to him. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. The Texans set to punt. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Blitz coming, Lamar. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Yo. You turned it. No, we changed it. Go.
From the gun, Jackson. Searches from the pocket. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Go ahead.
They've got a man in motion.
Hey, middle.
Jackson now on 3rd. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick, knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes, and if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
So following the missed point after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Jackson trying again after the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Whatever could go wrong for him so far certainly has. And so many times when we see a QB throw an interception early, it just starts to get in your head. That little seed of doubt, that little thought that you got to flush of, oh, what's going to happen next? Because then you hold the ball, and you hold the ball in this league, and you get sacked.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
13. Hey. You at X.
Another try following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. We've got a close one here. Back to the bank in just a moment.
BC, ready?
Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter. Ravens in possession.
Hey, Alpha, sit
They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. Lamar out of the pistol. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. No return on that punt. And it's going to be Texans football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
All right. 11. Under. Bucky. White Tony. Look at hot.
Throwing from the gun. He's got Quentin Johnson, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38. Motioning the tight end now.
Hey, south. Hey, Uno more.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Dump off, caught by his back. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, when one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Level. Oh.
Slot man motioned over.
Hey, south. Hey, uno more. Hit.
Stroud now on 3rd. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and short. Daniel Carlson on for this field goal try. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. The 12-year vet strikes true. And that grows the lead to 5.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. Handoff now from the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's on the move. He's got it deep downfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1st down, Jackson throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 2nd quarter lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Putting a receiver in motion.
You.
Jackson's throwing for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Right to Texas. 11. Right, Tony.
Shotgun now, 1st round. Hits his running back. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Robin.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Texans pushing for points. New set of downs for him from the 46. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Buys time, rolling right. Finds a seam down the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. A pickup there of 33 yards. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. From the gun, Stroud. And oh, he got it! Interception! Nate Wiggins has got it!
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Alpha, sit on! 180! Ready, shot! Sit on! 180! Ready, shot! 180! Ready, shot! Middle! Hey, Ozzy! Sit on!
Lamar now from the gun. Chased out to his right. He's on the move. And he takes this up to the 30 before heading out.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Pistol snap to Jackson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Let's go! Get hot! No, we changed it. Go.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And that'll be enough for the 1st as they touch him down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Get on! Ready! Get on! We changed it. Report! Sit on! 180! Finish up! Get on!
1st down, here's Lamar. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Lamar throwing again. Caught by Flowers. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Christian Harris on the stop. And again, it's Jackson. Catch made over the middle. And he has it down to the 30 before going out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Let's go. Sit hot. Sit hot.
Jackson yet again. Dumps it off to his running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Ready. Sit hot.
Jackson's gonna throw again. Completed to Flowers. And he drives it down to the 8 before going out. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Ready. Hey, middle. Sit hot.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Oh, 1st and goal, you take a sack. I got nothing good to say about that. So let me flip it over on the other side where you got everything good to say. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to get them behind the sticks. You want to knock them backwards. And now you put a whole lot more pressure on that offense to respond.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. The kick by Shudak is good. And that'll push their lead to 4.
I know, you always want to finish drives in the end zone, but no matter what, the important thing is they end in some kind of points. And that's mission accomplished there.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return starts from the goal line. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now.
Texans.
They give it to him again. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
The Ravens going to the dime package on this third down. On play action, here's Stroud. Gets this to Fant. This gets the first and more. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it sets up a Houston first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Where's the hot? Where's the hot? Hey, Uno. South.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Connects with Fant. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. 16 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Little more. 19 Texans. 11.
First down, Stroud. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Here we go. Let's go. Tony.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Under.
Going to the ground again on first. Only a couple there, but still in good shape. Only 3 yards to go here on second and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
All right.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He manages a couple, and they are right on the verge of it. Third and goal from the 1.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult fourth down decision.
Buckle up. It's third and goal.
All right.
Back to the well again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone.
Hey, uno. Hey, south. Hey.
He'll throw it. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans take the lead right away in half number 2. Carlson now to add one more. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
The score, Texans 19, Ravens 16. Daniel
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Returns looking good so far. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throw for Jackson. Gets everything he has under this throw. Lays out for this one. Oh, what a catch! He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach.
Ravens 16.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Jackson, quick pass wide. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, here's Gibson. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
At their own 23-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. He lets a heater go deep. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hey, hey. Hey, hey. You are X, you are X.
Man in motion here. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Hey, Alpha, sit on. Shut up!
Lamar out of the pistol. Dump off caught by his back. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Ready?
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Finish it on! Go ahead.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Complete over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
A 35-yard attempt.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Kickoff taken at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ow, okay. Hey, one more. Nike Texans. 11.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds the in route complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 32 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
Well, that's sure one way to take the lid off a defense. Great work to find the biggest hole in the coverage, and more importantly, go exploit it.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He finds Fant. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it sets up a Houston 1st.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Completed over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 28. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Third and just 2 to go. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Texans losing by 7. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Slot man in motion left. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
On the quick, right?
They send a man in motion.
Mikey Texas. 11.
Here he is to throw. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get two hands on it the next time.
Look at hot. Hey, Uno. Hey, south. Hey.
Throwing now. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
So many coaches love third downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth.
Here we go.
They kick the running back in motion. Desperation time here on fourth. And he brings it in. Touchdown! And a big decision coming up for him now. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this two-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. They've got a man in motion. Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Go. Shot.
He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Looking to throw it. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, these third and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap. Rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. That time on third and short, they can't get the job done.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. They're out and set. First and 10.
Already.
Putting a receiver in motion. Setting up to pass. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Second and 10, Stroud to throw. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Why, Tony? Look to high.
To throw. He beams one deep right side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And what a play. He scores. They get to the end zone on the final snap, and the huge moment wins them the game. So the Texans come away with the road win. And with this being their 5th consecutive victory, Brock, it's easy to argue they've been the best team in football over the last month. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Baltimore.
now I'm gonna give y'all another hit.
And I just put my drink down.
Milan, darling, Milan.
Say poodle, y'all think run this. Miss she, her black. Designer say Gucci, Prada print. DOE, I'm a condo rich. Big Dolce, Diva, Donda, Dundada, Tokyo, Honda drip.